Your ego is in service of your soul. And some of you may be currently going through or may need to go through what is called an ego death, okay? Your ego is considered your human identity. It's how you see yourself. It's how others see you. Basically, it's the role that you play in this human body, this human vessel, okay? But your ego is in service of your soul, meaning your soul is your spirit, your true essence. It has a higher purpose. It knows everything about you, why you're here, how you are supposed to be evolving, okay? It knows everything about who you are, where you're going, where you should be going, okay? So you may be going through a transformation process at this time, okay, called an ego death, to shed those old layers and old versions of yourself and to allow a new version of you to emerge, okay? Ego death, that's why this card is here. All right. Your ego gets in the way of your forward movement, it gets in the way of your natural flow, your natural evolution, because you hold on to these expectations of who you are supposed to be, how your life is supposed to be, and it doesn't create space for change. It doesn't create space for you to really connect with your heart, your desires, your passions, your pleasures, and things like that, okay? Because we hold on to these generational traumas and, traditions and things like that, that sometimes no longer serves us, okay? It may serve a role or a part of your life as you are growing up in order for you to develop who you are supposed to be. But then at a certain point, it's about listening and tuning into your own soul, your own wants, needs, and desires, okay? And I'm not saying that tradition has to necessarily be anything negative, but tradition is something that could hold us back because we're holding on to expectations and beliefs of other people before us, in times before us that were different. It doesn't leave room for shifting, changing, evolving, things that are new, things that are more useful, things that, just serves us in a different way in these different times, okay? So it really is about releasing some of these generational traumas, generational traditions, expectations, and things like that in order for us to create something that suits us better, okay? It's important to also recognize some of these generational traumas and patterns that we are taking on from the people before us, and maybe how they handled their relationships, how they handled their family situation, how they handled their work situation, okay? And, again, just look within yourself and within your circumstance and ask yourself if this belief system serves who you are at this time and where you are trying to go. It's okay to release these expectations. It's okay to have a mind of your own, to have a vision of your own, okay? All of these different false limiting beliefs and expectations and traditions and things like that, they are a part of your ego, which is not the real you. It's who you think you are, it's who other people think you should be, okay? This is why you can become very insecure and in fear of judgment of others. It all has to do with the solar plexus chakra. Your ego is your solar plexus chakra, your masculine yang energy, okay? So the reason why this is weakened is because we rely so much on the outer validation from other people rather than just that strong inner sense of self and inner sense of security. So if you're going through a transformation process at this time, it's okay to let go of who you thought you were, who you think you should be, what other people think you should be, and just allow yourself to naturally be in flow and create who you truly desire to be on a heart and soul level.